Yeah, I've been thinking. I be by myself, I fuck with you, don't know what I was thinking. I'm wondering what led up to this. Right now, my mind is blanking. My mind is blanking. Yeah. I be by myself, I fuck with you, don't know what I was thinking. I'm wondering what.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Mind of Jules, where I have been reviewing so many different types of vegan food, and like people have been sending me so many different recommendations, and I can't wait to try them all. But today, if you cannot tell by the title and the thumbnail, I will be reviewing some vegan steak. Vegan steak is crazy though, because like I used to really like steak before I first went vegan years ago. Like I really did used to like steak, but I never thought to even try veganized steak. Like I've tried veganized chicken, even veganized fish in my last YouTube video, and yeah, so and like in vegetables, like vegetables, soy, like, but not necessarily imitating steak though. I'm just like, so we're about to get into this Beyond Steak. Beyond Steak, okay, plant-based seared tips. This is the original kind. I don't know if they have any other flavors or what else, but this is what we're trying today. Honestly, okay, when I used to eat steak, I used to like, like it with the potatoes, some A1 sauce, like really, like I really did used to love steak and I miss steak. But shoot, it's unfortunate the cows in America cannot be trusted. So let's really get into what we're gonna get into. Always the facts, okay? So I see that the majority of this product is water and wheat gluten and faba bean protein. Faba bean protein. I've never even seen a faba bean. I have heard of faba beans, but they really, because you really got to be creative to pull something off like this. Like, so they got the water, the wheat gluten, not that original, but the faba bean protein, and then of course there's the vegetable oil. I noticed that a lot of these processed vegan foods do have a lot of oil. So yes, not really sure, but I see that the color and things they use, they have pomegranate concentrate. So that's like the only other interesting real ingredients, and then they got the fruit and vegetable juice color. Cool. So we're gonna get into the food, and I want to get into the taste, and we're gonna further explore the package, but I'm ready to eat, so I will be back once the food is ready. Okay, and we're back. So I have my plate, as you all can see, and honestly, okay, so this is the vegan steak seared tips. I paired it with some broccoli, some steamed broccoli, and some red potatoes and onions. Okay, roasted red potatoes and onions. So we are gonna get into the texture a little bit more up close. I do want to show you guys what the steak. Now, to Beyond Steak, what brand, this is the Beyond Meat. For Beyond Meat, to give them their credit, I do think that it looks like the picture. I think it does look like the picture. Only thing in the picture is they look a little bit darker, so I think they might maybe saturated the photo a little bit more. But this is what it's looking like. Okay. I'm like so nervous because like I haven't had steak in years, y'all. In years. I haven't had real steak in years. And I've tried a bunch of different vegan imitation meat, imitation chicken, imitation what else for real? That's really like the main only, that's the only really imitation vegan product that I really have a lot of experience with. Otherwise it'd be like tofu, vegetables. It'd be things that's not trying to be, that I could think of. I mean, I've even had vegan hot dogs. I've tried vegan hot dogs, and so, but never vegan steak. So I'm not gonna waste too much time, y'all. I'm gonna give it a bite. I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like they definitely, as far as the texture, okay. Let's first get into the ways that you can cook this. So to cook these, you can cook it in a skillet or you can cook it in an air fryer. But they do not recommend microwave or oven. So if you an oven girly like me, you cannot make these in the oven, baby. Since when do you make steak in the, well, okay, some people do make steak in the oven, but anyway, real steak though. So, you know, don't make these in the microwave. If you a microwave warrior, baby, I don't even know what to say to you. You can make this in a skillet and you can make this in the air fryer. In a skillet, you got to cook it from frozen for 5 minutes. Stir frequently, and it says season to your liking and enjoy, which of course I'm always going to season it to my liking. What else? Okay, so for the air fryer, it takes 4 to 5 minutes at 350. So these cook pretty fast. It says 5 minutes. So I feel like I think I cooked them in my pan for like 6-7 minutes for real. I don't know. Okay, so and I cooked them with some vegan butter, and I added black pepper, onion powder, garlic and herb seasoning that's salt free. And yeah, I didn't add any salt to this. The sodium for this is okay. So this package has 3 servings, which is 3/4 cup. So a 3/4 cup is obviously ain't measuring no 3/4 cup, but if one of these packages has 3 servings, so if you split this in thirds, a third of this package is 13% sodium. 13%, I'm sorry, not 13% sodium, but 13% of your daily value for sodium. Protein, they do pride themselves on having 21 grams of protein per serving. So it does have a significant amount of protein at 15% daily value. There's a little bit of iron, 10% daily value iron. A small amount of calcium, a small amount of potassium. Did I say calcium? Yeah. And I don't even know why they have vitamin D on here because it's literally 0%. So the most important macros that I see on this is the protein, 15%, sodium, and then total fat, which is only 8% total fat, 8% daily value total fat. So just to get into the texture, I think they really got the texture on point for the steak lovers. That perfect, chewy, like tender consistency. Don't be looking at me chew. Don't be rude. Come on. I'm sorry I'm chewing it weird because it's just like to be honest, y'all, it's low-key good. Man, y'all, I was sitting up here like, damn, I should have got some A1 sauce. But it don't make no sense for me to get no A1 sauce because I don't eat steak like that. So, but this don't need no sauce. This don't need, and truly good steak, like, even real steak eaters could agree. Like, truly good steak, you don't need no A1 sauce for real. So, I think that they really did their thing with this one. I did season it to my perfection. Having it with some broccoli and red potatoes and onions. Yeah. Let me try. Damn, why these broccoli cuts so big? Man. I'm not even doing all this action about the steak, y'all. I love me some vegetables. Y'all gotta know this. I love me some broccoli and potatoes and onions. Like, that shit, I did my shit with that one. I'm sorry. But back to the steak. Back to the steak. That's what we here for. The fake ass steak, yo. The consistency, I do like the consistency. And I cooked it for like 6-7 minutes. So it's like, it said cook it for 5 minutes. So I cooked it for even a little bit longer. And it's still low-key, like, it's still like, not chewy, like fatty, like gummy, like ill chewy. It's like a perfect, it's not tough. It's like, if you actually like steak, I think they really had some real steak eaters in the room when they was taste testing this and formulating this, man. Now, something I do want to point out is in these ingredients, there's no soy. They use sunflower lecithin. I'm sorry, sunflower lecithin. A lot of times I see soy lecithin, I think it is, but here they use sunflower lecithin, and there's actually no soy in any of the ingredients here. The only allergen that it lists is wheat, because obviously the second ingredient is wheat gluten. So definitely don't eat this around anybody that cannot tolerate gluten or wheat. There's natural flavor and there's seasonings and stuff, but really it's I'm impressed with the brevity of the ingredient list. Like, it's really not that long. There's yeast extracts. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and go through all the ingredients with y'all, but it's seasonings, pomegranate extract, yeast extract, the sunflower lecithin, and fruit and vegetable juice color. And that's what I love. Like, I hate so many dyes here in America are banned in other places, and I think that's so problematic. And you know what, y'all done got me started. Okay, I'm about to wrap it up real quick though. So many women, real talk, real shit, because if y'all see my previous videos before I even started doing this food review shit, I would get into real shit. And for some reason, I noticed that a lot of women in the United States, I can't speak for outside the country because I never lived outside the country, but I can speak for women here, have so many issues with their uterus as far as endometriosis, PCOS, cystic fibroid, stuff like that. And I truly believe that it's in the stuff that they're feeding us. And so many things that we allow here are banned in other countries, and I think that's worth raising an eyebrow. Especially like the food dyes. Like, the food dyes, come on y'all, like, people don't think twice about that shit. Even in candy and sweets, I love candy, I have such a sweet tooth, but I really have to cut back on that shit because the red 40, blue 1, yellow 5, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta ask yourselves what's really in this shit. So I just love the fact that they use fruit and vegetable juice color, y'all. It's not that hard. I've had vegan fruit snacks, vegan gummy candy, other types of candy that use fruit and vegetables for the color, and people have been doing that since the beginning of fucking time. Like, come on now, like, fruits and vegetables are so abundant in color and pigment. It's 2024. You think they can't find a way to how do I say, to like isolate that shit and just, anyway. So yeah, the color is cute. I think the food does look appetizing. I would say it looks appetizing. I don't know how it looks to y'all. It might not look that appetizing on camera. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know some food just don't be looking that appetizing on camera until they sprinkle a little parsley on it. I just ain't sprinkle no parsley on this shit. So, to me, it does look appetizing. It got a little bit cold because I was too busy running my mouth. But it's still good, y'all. And I love my food hot as hell. Like, I'm one of those people that like my food hot as hell. So, if I like something and it's getting a little cold, that shit real fast. A little bit of onion. It really don't need. Let me drink my water. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If you dating somebody that's plant-based and you think they would like this type of stuff, whip this shit up for them, bro. Whip this shit up for them. They're gonna be so happy after a long day of work. And they come home to this with some potatoes and broccoli, like a classic ass meal, but vegan. And so they're gonna fuck with it, yo. So I'm telling you right now, if somebody made me this, man, my heart would be on fire. So I don't know if I had to rate this out of 10. I love the brevity of the ingredient list. I love the usage of the faba beans instead of soybeans. I'm going to actually look up faba beans because now I'm curious about where faba beans come from and what are those macronutrients like. Probably not much because we just seen the nutrition facts. It's not nothing too crazy. So you can make these in a skillet. You can make these in the air fryer. They cook in 5 minutes. They taste really good. They look good. I seasoned it to perfection. So, damn, I'm trying to find something wrong. Only thing I would say, maybe it's just a little tiny tad bit too chewy. Just tiny tad bit too chewy. Because if you like meat and you like that meaty texture, like to try to imitate that meaty texture is hard because it's not the flesh of a dead animal. You're using beans to try to imitate the flesh of a dead animal that's cooked. So, I mean, I get it. So, for the circumstances provided, I would honestly give this a 10 out of 10. I did not expect to give it a 10 out of 10, y'all. I swear, Beyonce, because, like, Beyond Meat, they already been kind of, I don't know. For some reason, something made me not really trust them that much, but their other products do have a lot of salt. But I don't know, man. I'm just here to review the food. And if you enjoyed, if I put you on right now, please comment, like this video, subscribe. Give me more stuff to try, like, for real. So, I don't know. Y'all know I don't like to make these videos too long. But, you know, if it's something that I missed or you got some feedback for me, please comment below. If you eat real steak and you tried this shit and you like, bitch, that shit ain't really it for real. You need to eat some real steak. You don't really know what you're talking about. Say that. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to catch y'all in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.
I be by myself, I fuck with you, don't know what I was thinking. I'm wondering what led up to this. Right now my mind is blanking. My mind is blanking. Yeah. I be by myself, I fuck with you, don't know what I was thinking. I'm wondering